We love to give, and sometimes it's at the expense of our own energy. Casey Ship, creator of Hotmomz. I just got out of the bathtub. Y'all know I do my daily self-care, little bath, and I am here wanting to bring you 2 messages. It's all about protecting your energy. So I want to share some ways that I protect my energy. Because those of you know, I help the goal-oriented empath get healthy, wealthy, and hot as fuck, okay? And in that, it's really hard to hit your goals and to stay on track and to stay on the wagon and to really just stay focused when you are really, really sensitive and you allow people to drain your energy, live off your energy. If our energy centers are not balanced, or maybe there's some leaks in our energy, maybe we're not taking care of ourselves physically, that's a big one. So the first thing, and the reason fitness kind of led me to enlightenment, because getting healthy, and I mean, this is like a godly thing too, right? Because it's your temple. Body is a temple. Yet we treat it like shit, and we are brought up with tons of unmet emotional needs, and we just learn how to keep going. We don't listen to our pain. We don't listen to the fact that we're tired. We eat when we're happy. We eat when we're sad. We eat when we're stressed. We don't eat because we're, quote, busy. We abandon ourselves and do all kind of stuff to try to help everybody else, to try and be a good girl, to try and be good enough, to try and show that we're worthy of love, we're worthy of money, we're liked, we're accepted, all this shit. That'll drain you really quick when you don't feel good enough. Oh man, you keep running into walls, you know what I'm saying? You keep doing these things and you keep doing these diets and you keep doing this cardio and you keep beating yourself up for not feeling like doing it. You keep just running yourself in the ground. So a few things you can do to protect your energy is rest. I know that's not in your vocabulary, but that's why you don't have any time. That's why you don't have the life that you want. It's why you don't have the body that you want. It's why your hormones are in the toilet. It's why you don't have any adrenal function. Your thyroid's off. You can't shit. And your husband, y'all ain't having sex. You know what I'm saying? So energetic smoke breaks. People just smoking cigarettes, just treat it like you're smoking a cigarette. And me personally, I hit, that wall where it's just kind of like, a lot of people, when I had adrenal fatigue, I just wanted to sleep. Couldn't do anything. But now it's between 3 and 5. I could keep working, but it's like, God, it doesn't feel good. I get a little fatigued. Even if I eat, I'm like, whatever. I'm not productive during that time. Let me either get with the kids or take a bath. So I figured that taking a bath during that time, and now your schedule's different from mine. I've worked many years to try and get this schedule. So you can one day have 3 o'clock baths too, or a walk or whatever. But you just have to find that time of day when you feel like you're not very productive and replace it with rest. And look, if you're a stay-at-home mom or if you're a mom or whatever, it may look like laying down with your kids to watch a movie or a cartoon. It may look like eating outside. It may look like taking a walk. It may look like meditating. It may look like just clocking out for a minute, just taking a smoke break. It may look like that. You have to just take those little breaks. And I just went over this in a coaching call. Very successful woman, and the type of woman that we are, we go, plate spinner. And if you run a business, or maybe you work and run a side hustle, it's almost like you do. There's not enough time of the day. There's stuff left undone. You're kind of frantic, running around, feeling left behind, feeling like you wish you would have done all this stuff. And rest, what do you mean rest? I can't afford to rest. I need to get this stuff done, right? But I always explain it like this in my time management course. I said, just squeeze your head. If you have a headache, just squeeze your head really hard, hurt yourself. And it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Same thing with ideas. If you can't come up with ideas, you get writer's block and you just squeeze your head, come out, just forcing yourself to get the idea. It doesn't come out. It comes out when we rest and relax because we're releasing. We step into this feminine energy of just receiving rest, just we let go. Resting is letting go. Relaxing is letting go. Massage, anything that helps you just get out of this in your head, because if you're in your head, you're dead. Any place that helps you just get your mind off something else that's healthy. That's why I love playing with my kids, because it brings joy, fun, and just adventure, or being out in the nature, and exploring. That really is a great way to do it. But you'll notice that the more rest you take, these ideas will come in, and you're so powerful because you are an intuitive, you're an empath, you are a powerful manifester. And the problem is you didn't know that. And you've been manifesting shit, bad health and poor health. You've been manifesting not enough results, money, help, support, all the negatives. So we have to shift that energy because you can manifest. So we have to shift that energy into something positive so you can get what you actually want. And to get there, unfortunately, you're going to have to rest. But for me personally, I had to address the inner stuff. Okay, there was a lot of stuff, and the reason why I felt so behind and like I had to do and had to overperform, I had to really get to the nitty-gritty bottom of that. And I go over that in my webinar. Okay, caseysship.com/register. I go over that in my webinar of what I had to go through and kind of what that entails. But at the end of the day, I just want you to know that resting or just getting your mind off that thing, just tapping out. I don't care if it's 10 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. I promise it's like charging a phone. You lose all the information. You can't get in touch with the interwebs. You can't get in touch on Facebook. Can't do anything. You charge it and you're good to go. This is your rest. Whatever it is, that just some fun. Can you have fun? Right? Like, what can you do to get your mind off that? Just help you relax, rest, and feel like, me, I just love hot warm baths, So that helps me relax. Massages and gentle massage helps me relax. Some people get, blow drying their hair and doing the dishes. That really helps them kind of take their mind off stuff. And that's fine too. That's a form of meditation. So when you go there, you're going to start getting these ideas. And you're going to start getting these inspired ideas. And you'll start to notice that things happen. I'll never forget when, I'm trying to hit like a certain amount of sales or whatever. And I know that if I'm sitting there white knuckling it, the energy of just like, where is it, pushes it away. So I have to pull away and just trust and get in that feminine energy that we're so not used to, because we come from that wounded masculine of do, control, because we grew up in chaos. And whether we know it or not, we feel safe when there's a lot going on because we don't want to feel the pain of being alone again and maybe not good enough, or these like things come back to haunt us. So there's definitely something that we're always running from. But when you know how to harness your power and you know how to just maneuver your energy and protect your energy, you're golden. And here come the ideas, here come the clients. Oh my God, it was easy. I thought, look, there's the sales, there's this. You see what I'm saying? So protecting your energy, you need to learn how to rest. You need to learn how to relax and rest and be like, fuck it. But not fuck it in a bad way. Fuck it like, look, it's going to be there when I get back, okay? Deal with the guilt. Put it aside. What would you do? What would you do if the guilt wasn't there? So do that. Second, there's all kind of crystals and stones you can use, like tourmaline, black obsidian. There's all kind of things you can do crystal-wise for protections. You can just speak it. You just imagine putting your white bubble up, putting your white light up, being unavailable for negative energy, me, and having the social media stuff and the YouTube channels and the podcasts. People say stuff all the time. People will follow me. People create accounts, see what I'm doing, and all that stuff. And energetically, you can put this thing up around your social media. You can put all this protection around you and your family or whatever, just transmute the energy, send it back to where it came from. You can use some of that energy actually to create good stuff, because it is energy and you can't be destroyed, but you can transmute it and transform it. And then thirdly, protecting your energy is eating really well. Okay. And I'm not talking chicken and broccoli and eating salads. You need to be drinking a lot of water. That actually is like a kind of a positive energy conduit type thing. And eating well means, we have the food test. Food test actually is a mini course on caseysship.com/shop. Or if you work with us, we kind of show you how to do it from a higher thing. But if you can't get in Hotmomz, maybe start off with the food test success course. At least that'll tell you like what you can and can't have. Because if there's internal stress going on in your gut or anything else, that's going to be, that's an input that's going to negatively affect the outside world. So for me, the more spiritual I get and the more intuitive I get, and the more I grow in my gifts, or I'm able to level up and get what I want, and it's easier than ever, and the body and stuff like that just like happened. I used to have an eating disorder, right? And I was white knuckling everything. So I had to really sit back and address that emotional stuff and realize what I'm telling you right now about those first two things about protecting your energy, and realizing that I had a superpower, okay? And I had to quit looking at external things to make me feel like I was good enough. And now, do I still have social codependency? Absolutely. It is what it is. We're all the time working on stuff. But at the end of the day, if you can really look at food and exercise as a way of loving yourself, as you would a little kid, things change. Like, it changes when you start going, hey, you know what? I didn't get but 6 hours of sleep last night, and I haven't been getting but 6 hours of sleep like all week. It's probably not smart that I go in and train legs really heavy while I'm eating 1,400 calories. That means you hate yourself. That is abusing yourself. You wouldn't do that to your kid. So aim to eat more. Maybe you take the reverse dieting course. I don't know. If you've watched a webinar and you haven't booked a call, let's talk about that. Like, reach out. Why haven't you booked a call to see if we can help you, or maybe what course you need? Because you really need to start eating more. You're intuitive. That takes a lot of energy. Being spiritual just takes a lot of energy. ADD, hyper, that takes a lot of energy. You're a mom in it. You're your wife in it. You're working out. You need a lot of food. And it's going to take time to build up to that, okay? So eating well and eating enough and doing the workouts that are in alignment with your goals as well as your physiology. Are you sleeping? Are you eating well? Are you pooping? Are you, is everything good? If your energy's low, you really have to go and have to seal up your energy and heal the part of you that is there's been a drain for so long, right? So energetically, we have to go in and we have to clean that out. And then we can also work on it with the hormones and the workouts and the food. That's why this is a holistic program. We do it all, because I don't believe in one without the other. I don't believe in just getting your hormones done. I don't believe in just dieting and exercise. Like, I don't just believe in the energy work. I think you need to do them all. I know you need to do them all. Okay? So, and it's like the Trinity thing. You can even take it back there. Mind, body, soul. So that's my big tip today, is protect your energy. And also, if there's somebody or a client or a person that's just kind of like wearing on you, well, then look at it and ask yourself, all right, how can I fully take responsibility and set a boundary here? And maybe you just tell them, hey, here's what I need from you. I'm unavailable moving forward until this time. And you let it go. It may seem scary at first, but you have to set these boundaries. You have to understand that you're worth more. Your energy is so precious. And once you realize that, you'll start going up. Your vitality will start increasing, believe it or not. It will start increasing. So that's my tips today. And I just really wanted to come on and share, like, protection, extra prayer if you pray, eat well, don't get too tired, because when you get tired is when we invite in the lower vibes. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you've got that friend, negative, she likes to talk about everybody, wants to bitch about politics, or she wants to bitch about something, wants to talk about how bad her life is or how bad her husband is, she can go to her therapist. Because if they come to you with that shit and they're not looking for solutions, first of all, you need to be paid for that. Figure out a way to block that shit out. If you're following, I did this yesterday, I followed a girl, fitness girl, and it's fucking, I can't even, was divorced. Now she's already with another guy talking about how much in love she is. It's like, you know what? I saw that and I got disgusted. And I was like, unfollow, right? Because I don't want, if I see that, I'm going to be just like this. I'm going to talk shit about her. And that brings me down a notch. I'm not trying to do that. So unfollow anybody that doesn't inspire you, that's not feeding your soul. Follow those people. If you have anybody on your Facebook that wants to talk about how bad their headaches are, not looking for solutions, or they want to talk about fighting, or they want to talk about some kids being done wrong at school or something like that, and you just really, it kind of just, don't follow. And I'm not saying like get into toxic positivity. Hell no. I mean, I go through bad shit daily, honey. Like, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I'm one of the most intense, can go angry, can go like, yeah, it's not like that at all. I'm just saying, watch who you follow and don't get caught up, because I could get caught up in some drama, like, Lord mercy. I used to love watching Housewives of all the Housewives trashy shows, you know what I'm saying? I loved it. I used to watch Jerry Springer. So I get it. It's very enticing, and gossip is so fun, but it really does bring us down, man. And I started replacing that energy with coaches and just rich ass where I want to go. Like, I want to be rich as fuck, and I want my body to look like this. I want to live on the beach, play with my kids. I want to play a lot. I want to help other badass women. Like, and if it's not in that, I don't want it. We only have a certain amount of energy daily. You know, we have to rest, restore, and we meditate, and we ground ourselves, and we rest to restore. So it's just really important. That's how to protect your energy. Don't get too run down. Just doing your energy work too, you know. Lord have mercy. I use the lady that we use inside of Hotmomz, exclusive resource. I use her every month just to make sure it's like oil change, baby, because I interact with so many different people and energies. I'm like, all right, I do my shit. It's like a wellness check, you know. Maybe do that. Get somebody to do Reiki or something, or just your massage. Working out's a great way to be in check with your physical body, for them to let you know, hey, you're a little tight here. Wow, you feel really good. That way, if you are in denial about anything, they'll let you know, like, hey, well, your body is really stressed out, or wow, you haven't been this tight in a long time. Okay, maybe there's something to explore. That's my 3 tips. If you like any of my shit, the best way you can help me is to share my stuff or comment, leave a positive review on my podcast. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Talk to you soon. CaseyShip.com/register to check out my free training. We're about to post a new training.